In this video, we'll look at creating histograms and performing capability analysis using the Advanced Analytics Solutions Data Analysis Toolkit. I'll start by collecting some data that I've got from quality. So I'm going to copy that and paste it into the right place in the toolkit, making sure I've got the date in the right column and pasting values so that I can preserve the original format of the toolkit. The quality characteristic we're going to look at is the impurity content, which has an upper specification limit of 4. You should always start by looking at the control chart to see if the data is stable, so I will do that. Impurity content is selected and the individuals chart shows us nothing really to worry about unduly. There's some special causes here, but there's no great drama, so I'm just going to carry on. So I'll click this link to take me to the histogram, and I could then also select the same column as before, but my alternative is to just simply tick this box and that will automatically bring up the same one that's being used as in the control chart. I'm asked if I have subgroups. In this case I don't, and whether my data is short-term or long-term. I'm not going to teach process capability here because that would take a couple of hours, but the calculations are slightly different for short-term and long-term data. I've got about 4 months worth, so I'm going to select long-term here and I'll put in the specification limit, that's 4. So now we can see the graphical representation of the data. There's the specification limit gone in there. Looks like this is a pretty borderline process. It's very close to producing defects. Scrolling across, I can see the usual descriptive statistics with the minimum and maximum and average and standard deviation and so on. And the normality test is applied as well. We have a normal probability plot here where we're looking for something that's roughly a straight line, doesn't look too bad, and an Anderson-Darling test which gives us a p-value of 0.059. That just scrapes over the threshold of 0.05 to say you can assume it's normal. And then here's the capability analysis. We just have a PPK here. There's only one specification limit, so it can't calculate PP, and it's long-term data, so there's no CPK. And underneath that we've got predictions of the expected future rate of defects per million, which is 189 if the process remains as it is. So that's it for process capability. In the next video we'll look at stratifying our data.